cancellari peto veniam.
Do veniam.
Es para mí un honor presentar a Robert Picard. Seguramente es el investigador y académico más reconocido internacionalmente en el área de economía de los medios y gestión de empresas de comunicación. Cuenta con una treintena de libros y más de un centenar de artículos científicos. Ha promovido iniciativas de gran impacto internacional en este campo, como el Journal of Media Economics o el Centro de Estudios e Investigación sobre Economía y Transformación de los Medios en Jönköping, Suecia. Ha presidido hasta 2018 la World Media Economics and Management Conference, principal congreso mundial de investigadores y académicos en empresa y economía de los medios. En 2003 puso en marcha, junto con otros colegas, la European Media Management Association, que hoy cuenta con más de 150 miembros de 20 países. Ha sido el director de investigación del Reuters Institute for the Study of Journalism en la Universidad de Oxford, donde ha sido además Research Fellow en el Green Templeton College. Cuando la disciplina de economía de los medios suena en el mundo académico, suele estar vinculada a su nombre. Es difícil encontrar artículo, libro o comunicación en este campo que no le cite. Su prestigio, junto con una personalidad cálida y cercana, lejos de hacerle distante e inaccesible, le predisponen a servir y ayudar a otros. Una de las cualidades que destacan del profesor Picard es su capacidad para poner en contacto a las personas. En las reuniones internacionales, su ocupación habitual es crear relaciones y buscar puntos de unión entre los participantes. Su trato cordial y abierto con todas las personas, da igual el rango, conocimiento o categoría profesional, facilitan esos encuentros. Es común en el profesor Picard destacar los méritos de los que empiezan y evitar barreras entre los juniors y los seniors. Su docencia e investigación siempre se ha centrado en la audiencia como el destinatario nuclear de los contenidos de los medios, entendiendo esa relación como un foco de confianza, gracias al trabajo recto de los periodistas y profesionales de la comunicación. Su visión de la empresa informativa está estrechamente relacionada con el papel de los medios en la sociedad, y este no se puede realizar sin un rendimiento económico que permite un servicio completo a la audiencia. Esta visión coincide con la del profesor Alfonso Nieto, con el que entabló una honda amistad desde los años 80. En sus clases, el profesor Picard no habla de cómo son hoy los mercados, sino que orienta a los estudiantes a hacerse las preguntas necesarias para comprenderlos dentro de 10 años. Además, goza del don de explicar de modo sencillo realidades muy complejas. Por eso, su autoridad e influencia se proyecta más allá del ámbito académico y ha formado parte de numerosas comisiones organizadas por gobiernos y comisiones y asociaciones profesionales de países tan diversos como Austria, Canadá, Finlandia, países árabes, Lituania, Reino Unido o China. El profesor Picard es un trabajador infatigable. A raíz de los resultados de su actividad, es posible deducir que sus días no son de 24 horas y seguro que sus horas de sueño escasas. Sabiendo esto, también se podría pensar que al ser una persona tan ocupada, declinara toda invitación que se le haga. Y aquí, una vez más, el profesor Picard sorprende por su magnanimidad. Siempre está dispuesto para colaborar eficaz y profesionalmente en lo que se le solicita. Prologar un libro, dar clases de máster o de grado en Pamplona, Madrid o Nueva York, acompañar en el lanzamiento de un máster o escribir un artículo para una revista. El profesor no valora las colaboraciones por la retribución económica ni por lo que contribuyan a enriquecer su currículum, sino por el impacto y la capacidad formativa de estos proyectos. El profesor Picard es una persona elegante, con una disposición para valorar la belleza y encontrar los espacios perfectos para disfrutar de lo genuino, de lo característico de cada lugar en el momento oportuno, y hacer a otros que lo disfruten. No obstante, este gusto por lo exquisito le permite ser consciente de las desigualdades que hay en el mundo y de la necesidad de ayudar a los más desfavorecidos. A lo largo de su intensa trayectoria académica, con visitas y actividades en más de 45 países, el profesor Picard ha mostrado un especial interés por contribuir a la mejora de los sistemas de medios de comunicación en países con problemas socioeconómicos y políticos, especialmente necesitados de una opinión pública bien informada. Por eso, en estos momentos, África es un destino donde tiene puesta su atención. Es difícil recoger en pocos minutos una vida profesional y personal tan completa, pero espero que estas breves palabras hayan servido para justificar por qué el profesor Picard recibe hoy el doctorado Honoris Causa por la Universidad de Navarra.
I am humbled and delighted by this great honor, because there's no greater tribute than to be recognized by cherished colleagues. I'm deeply touched that the respect and appreciation of my colleagues here at the University of Navarra have made this possible. I've had contacts with the University of Navarra and its faculty for nearly 4 decades. I've had the opportunity to collaborate on research projects with faculty, to advise doctoral students, and to teach classes here. I've admired the fundamental values, quality of the faculty, and the commitment to students that I see here. Watching the university flourish and grow has been a distinct pleasure. I've always felt at home here because we share beliefs and obligations to integrity and the duty and honor to serve others. We share views about the mobility of teaching and that our job as scholars is not merely to help students learn, but to make them better people, to help them live principled lives, and to open their eyes to the ideas and the world about them, and to prepare them for opportunities that they may have never dreamed were possible. I was profoundly influenced by Alfonso Nieto. Many of his protégés are here today and received many blessings from their association with him and this fine university. Alfonso and I connected because of common interests in the economic issues surrounding media. We worked together to create the beginnings of the field of media economics, establishing European and then global networks of scholars, and ultimately the first academic journal in the field. Alfonso was a consummate gentleman and scholar, but he was also a man filled with grace and humor. He led by example. He encouraged others to live full and meaningful lives. He had a vision and a unique ability to persuade others to join him in pursuing it. He introduced me to the University of Navarra and to its community, and he convinced me to commit to help developing its students and faculty. Alfonso was a difficult man to turn down, and I have never regretted that commitment. This ceremony provides occasion for me to look back on my journey as a scholar. This recognition has forced me to confront my age and to think about what I have done with my life. As a young scholar, I became intrigued with the study of communication because communication is fundamental to who and what we are as human beings. Our abilities to cooperate, to preserve and pass on knowledge, ideas, concerns, and to discuss and debate our values and lives are unique among life on Earth. My primary interest was and has remained how communication structures and institutions affect society, the economic and other factors that motivate and influence their behavior, and what society can do to steer them in ways to better meet social needs. I've spent the past 5 decades trying to understand those phenomena and issues. My education in and scholarly examination of media economics and communication policies has encompassed the disciplines of communications, economics, law, and policy. That interdisciplinary approach led to faculty positions in departments and research centers in communications, economics, and political science, breaking some norms and traditions in all 3 fields. To the extent that I have been successful as a social science, it's probably because I possess 3 fundamentally important characteristics. First, curiosity about how things work, an interest in the bigger picture, and the ability to convey my ideas well. I don't think those characteristics can be learned. They were gifts given to me at birth. But they were nurtured as I grew by parents, caring teachers, and very generous mentors. The help I received during my personal journey and my basic values make me believe that we as teachers and colleagues have duties to help nurture and develop our students and young scholars who have similar talents. We all have obligations to use these gifts that we have been given to make them better scholars than we are and to make the world a better place than we experience. Both my scholarly interests and social values lead me to concerns about the state of society and communications in the world today. Society is experiencing fundamental changes in communications that are altering relationships, cultures, economics, and governance worldwide. Individuals, institutions, and society are struggling to comprehend and adjust to the new environment and to the social and political fractures that are resulting from this transformation. Technologically based communication is increasingly the primary means by which contemporary identity, culture, and values and norms are manifest and discussed in society. These changes are important because communication conveys ideas, opinions, information, social values, experiences, and entertainment, and those are influenced by the technological, social, and economic and political forces on them. Communication is necessary for the functioning of society. It conveys and creates culture, the norms of society. It helps us define and create our individual, professional, community, and national identities. And it apprises us of events and developments of significance. These functions support social cohesiveness and democratic activities. We need effective communication systems to help inform us about what's happening in the world, what is important, and how to find meaning in life. We need communication to understand where we fit and how we are a part of the world. We need communication that fosters belonging to communities that locate us within the broader social setting. We need communication to help us define who we are and to represent us in the world. And we need communication to reflect critically on events in society and on our place in the world and the universe. The contemporary state of public communications has significant implications for citizens' understanding of the world, for public discourse, and for the development and maintenance of social communities. We are clearly in an age of unparalleled communication ability. Unfortunately, the content of that communication is overwhelmingly banal amusement, conveys unreasoned opinions, ignores facts, denigrates science and spirituality, and is dangerous to democracy and social progress. Because communication is fundamental to healthy societies, we must find ways to address its contemporary deficits and to nurture and facilitate communication structures and institutions that serve our collective needs. As scholars, we have the duty to contribute to knowledge and analysis, to raise awareness of issues, to identify potential courses of action, and to advocate for policy that supports social needs. We need to continually make the case for the use of facts and the pursuit of truth. We need to be professors, that is, individuals who profess what we believe and what values we hold to be true. If we're unwilling to do so, we are undeserving of that title. I am happy to report that the faculty I've encountered here at the University of Navarra are worthy of the title. There is a strong commitment to values and beliefs, to representing them to others, and to pursuing excellence in teaching and scholarship. The university has developed wonderfully in recent years, gaining an international reputation in science, medicine, and communication. Many of its other faculties and programs have developed strong national reputations. Its postdoctoral scholars have been afforded fellowships at the finest universities and research centers in the world. Its early career faculty are welcome in joint research projects and faculty exchanges as well. Researchers and faculty are competitive nationally and internationally for research grants. Importantly, the university enjoys a financial stability that is missing in so many institutions of higher education. And it is gaining increasing support from alumni and benefactors worldwide who want to support its mission and its values. This is a wonderful era for the university and for those studying and working within it, and for those who appreciate its value and purposes and contributions. Those factors make me delighted to receive this honorary degree, and I thank you all for considering me a worthy recipient.